Welcome to this OfficeExpert upgrade video. In this video, I will demonstrate how easy it is to upgrade the virtual appliance of OfficeExpert. So let's have a look. So whenever you open up the login screen of OfficeExpert, it could be that you see on the right top corner this update available notification indicating that there is a pending update available. So if you click here on that button, it will open up the actual release notes. So in that case, it opens up the release notes 1.5, giving you some sort of information about the release itself. Inside of this release notes, you will find always this how to perform an upgrade link. And if you open it up, you get here a list of upgrading procedure you should take care of whenever you're upgrading OfficeExpert. As you know, OfficeExpert contains multiple elements. So we have on the one hand side simulation bots, Windows proxy, the appliance, and the Power BI template. So we have more or less those four components. And this procedure here explains you exactly the steps, what you have to do in which order. So first you should stop all the simulation bots. Then in case there is a Windows proxy update available, you should you should stop the Windows proxy. And then you are doing the upgrading the virtual appliance section. And this is exactly the section which we cover in this video today. So upgrading the appliance offers two possibilities. So on the one hand side, to run an online upgrade where the Docker images and containers are built directly from our Docker Benetchen.com registry, or if your or if OfficeExpert appliance does not have access to Docker Benetchen.com, then there is an offline installation available, which is of course a larger installation file of 600 megs, and where you don't need to have the access to Docker Benetchen.com. So these kind of steps we are going to do right now. So I will cover the online way, and we are executing just those three items basically. So let's have a look how this works. So what I have here is basically a 1.1.0 installation, indicating that there is a new installation available. One of the first thing I have to do is of course to download the online or the offline installation zip file. So what I have done here is already I have copied over the online zip file to the appliance level via WinSCP, for instance. Whenever you have done that, you just open up an SSH client. So in that case, I'm just using PuTTY, and I'm just going into the TMP folder where I have this OE upgrade zip file available, and I simply do an unzip of OE, the zip file, extracting, and then I have here the shell script, and I'm just executing now the shell script. So what it does, he will do now the update, or he will perform from 1.1.0 to 1.5.0 the upgrade. So he's stopping all the Docker images, and then he's downloading and installing all the stuff. So you see polling Docker image, he's checking all the stuff. And whenever this is done, he will continue with all the other Docker images and containers. So he's performing the Nginx. So he's doing that very quickly. He's now doing the Postgres, the SQL database, where all the historical data is being stored for OfficeExpert. He's doing now the analytics solution stuff, the so-called OAS container. So you see it's a pretty straightforward approach. So just unzipping the zip file and executing the shell script, and then everything is completely automated by the installation script or upgrade script. So he's doing now the Node.js stuff. So if you would choose the offline zip file, then yeah, as said, no internet connectivity is necessary. So everything is stored in the offline container, and yeah, he's extracting all the stuff. So basically you would be independent from the internet connectivity. Okay, I guess he is almost done because he is already at the syslog container level. So it's one of the latest one. Data miner, yeah. Okay. So what I'm doing here is an OfficeExpert upgrade on one of my local virtual machines. So that's very likely also the reason why it takes a bit longer as expected. But he is already almost done. So 2-3 minutes. And yeah, let's wait for starting up the containers. Here we go. So basically he is done now. So if you would issue now a Docker PS, show all the Docker containers, then you would see that he is starting them up. So he's in the starting phase. If you would go back to the web page right now and you do a reload, then you would get here this indication that he's in the startup mode. And whenever he has started up all the Docker containers in the background, you will automatically be redirected to the login screen and ready to log in again. So let's wait for that. So you see it's really straightforward. Upgrading the appliance is not really rocket science. And for all the other components of OfficeExpert, upgrading the bot file as well, updating the Windows proxy, it's pretty much the same approach. So pretty simple, just doing the upgrade stuff. So as said, I'm using here a local VM. That's the reason why it takes a bit longer as usual. And here we go. So if I just log in, I immediately see the 1.50 version at the left bottom corner. That's it. Everything is done. Thank you.